Hello guys, today I will be explaining the code which we made for our Poop project, in which we made a game whose name was Park Cleanup. And now I will run it, and you can see there is a splash screen, then there is a main menu, and when we play it, the game starts. Now we can pause it as well. Actually, the game is not completed, but as you can see, its 10 number of trash is loaded into the dustbins. So the sprite also changes, like you can see here. Now I will be explaining some code which we made. Let me close it. So starting off with the main.cpp, and we start our code by initializing the SDL. And if we fail to initialize, then it prompts a error message. Then we load the load media, and it loads all of the media files, which includes, you can see, um, all of the images and sounds which we included in our game. Then um, then we start off by by declaring the pointers of type screen, and you can see that screen is our base class, and in which by which we have inherited splash screen class, main screen class, game screen class, pause screen, and game over screen. Then after making these classes using their constructors, this is from while one, it is a point from which where our code actually starts. Before this, there's just we renders a splash screen for 2 seconds. Then our code starts, and initially our screen identifier is 1. So just after the splash screen, our main menu occurs, in which you can see I have made a function called logic, which by which you can see in which we have rendered 3 buttons, and first it renders 3 buttons which are play, load, and quit, after which it taps on checking if we have quitted or entered, or we have selected the start button or any of the button, and if you have selected, the button color changes and the sound is also produced. And if you have selected the start button, so it returns 2, after which we enters our game loop screen, and the game loop screen will be explained by Hunain Ali Raza, but
Hello friends, so we'll now look at the game screen. Uh, in this screen, everything you see is a unit. So the people, the trash, the trash can, all are units. So everything is derived from the base class unit. The reason is that we need to maintain a queue. The queue stores all the units and renders and carry out its functions in the game loop. So the stack keeps and stores all the units on the screen right now. Uh, Let us go through the game. We drag and drop the trash. The metal goes in metal. The organic trash goes in the organic can, and the plastic trash goes in the plastic can. So the drag and drop works by collisions. So the mouse is also declared as a unit. So I've taken the mouse coordinates, calculated its rectangle, and stored it in the queue, and then it checks with other units if it has collided. So in this case, when I press this, it has collided. It checks if the mouse button is down, then it checks if it has collided. Yes, it has collided. So the trash sets its position to the cursor's position. So wherever the cursor goes, the trash sets its position to the cursor's position. Uh, the reason we derived everything from the base class unit is because the queue has one data type and it is unit. So with a unit pointer, we can point to all the different objects and all the different classes. The different classes are trash, can, and people. Uh, so the game works by dropping all the cans, all the trash in their respective cans. So I'll drop organic in organic. So if I try to drop a plastic bottle in an organic can, it won't drop and it will go back to its original place. So when I pick it up and drag it, it saves the coordinates of its position from when I picked it up. So if I drop it, it will go back to that same position. So I'll drop all the cans, all the trash to the cans, and let's see what happens. So there will come a time when the can will get full. So we drop can in the metal can, and it will eventually get full. So the game was originally that we will call a truck with the buttons in the bottom of the cans so that the truck will come and it will empty the trash cans. So but due to the time constraints of our project, we couldn't complete it. So yeah, the way it should have worked is we press the button, the truck would have come and it would have cleaned the trash. So, and the way the game will over, if at a time more than 20 objects are on the screen, the game will over and the people will leave because the park is too dirty. So we couldn't complete the project, but this was the intended aim. This was our intended original idea. So that's it.